hey, another day, another morning, another chance to find a little rhythm, find a few strikes, make this cut, and then go on a ridiculous run in match play. But first things first, we need a solid day. We need a solid round. We need to make better decisions. I definitely feel like there is a big number out there for me. So I'm going into the building feeling like if I do the right things and if I put the ball where I want it, I'm going to climb up that leaderboard quickly. I feel like I understand the picture of the pattern of the building. The scores are a lot higher than I was anticipating, and I think last night that kind of got to me a little bit because I don't know, I felt like I was kind of coasting there, and then I felt like I was pressing because I was like, oh, maybe I need to bowl like 270s, and I wasn't patient. So yeah, I think I'm 50 or 60 pins outside of the cut. I mean, I've been back further before, not just here but in other tournaments, and have made it. So the belief is there. Now it's just the execution part. So I think when you get into these moments in a tournament or whenever it is, and you know you need to bowl great, it can be really, really easy to catch that bad break and then just let it consume you because you're like, I don't have time. I don't have time for the bad breaks. It's at that very specific moment that you need to take the biggest of breaths and realize that if you allow that moment to control you, the rest of the day is going to be even more difficult to get through. So I've got to be super aware that whilst I need a big day, I can't be sweating on every bad break being the end of the world. I feel like if I'm that relaxed and I'm that chill, the breaks will, good and bad, they'll come the way that they're going to come, and ultimately if I split the 8-9 8 times a game, I don't need good and bad breaks. I don't need them. I'm going to be fine. So that's where my head's at. I feel good about it. Walking in confidently. Wish me luck. Peace.
sure did, yes.
Essentially like
Okay. Not great, not good, not bad. So we have 4 games. Scores feel about, I'm a little below pace. Plus I've got the pins to catch. So we're gonna have to use these 4 games and they're gonna have to be good. So I feel like I've got the right ball, playing the right part of the lane, I feel that. So now it's just catching 4 really good pairs, pins falling over for us. We can do this, I got it. just a sigh of relief. Yeah, that was a I don't really know how to categorize that day, because there were a couple of shots in which I got very fortunate in very critical moments. I'm very thankful for those ones. And then there felt like a bunch of shots that, I don't know, I kind of got paid maximum penalty for pretty decent shots off my hand. But when it all came down to it, it came down to the last frame needing all three, really, because we didn't really know where we're at. And then to, execute that frame the way that I did, knowing, yeah, I definitely needed them all. Even though I've made the cut in 22nd, you take that confidence with you into the match play, knowing, hey, if you need a shot to win a game or to bowl a big game, you can draw on. Just a few hours ago, you threw 3 unbelievable shots, actually 4 if you include the one in the 9th. 4 really great shots when you needed it. And here you are, needing to do it again. So, you did it a few hours ago, do it again. So it's one of those kind of, you bring it with you. Yeah, there were a few times where I'm like, oh, maybe I should get out of this attention star. I mean, it's really not amazing, because my great shots weren't all striking, but I felt like there was enough in it that if I had a little love, I could bowl a big game. And I ended up not really having a lot of love, but I found a way to just get those games high enough to give me a chance going into the last game. And I thought my 10th frames tonight were really great, really solid. And ultimately, those are those pressure moments when it builds into that last shot. I was able to really capitalize on possibly a good lane, or kind of bouncing back or fighting to save the game, and I was really proud of that. So now we've got the match play, 24 games of round robin, 30 bonus pins a person that you beat, and so the tournament is not even halfway over yet. And if I can get onto a run, I still don't think my best bowling has come. I don't think the really incredible round has happened. And so if I can sneak one of those in, plus another couple of really good blocks, there is absolutely no reason why I can't make the TV show. And then from there, anyone can win it. So, yeah, I feel good. I feel a little relief, because the scoring pace was high, and I had pins to catch. So shooting 200 over tonight, or this morning I should say, yeah, super thrilled, super happy. And now it's now the real tournament starts. Now it's time for the trademark Belmonte climb. I'm tired, I don't want to do it anymore, but alas, this is where we are at. Therefore, I must do what it is asking of me. So, yeah, it's better content for you guys anyway. You don't want to see me just striking. Nah. You want to see me go through my trials and tribulations, my ups and downs. You want to see me, my heart break a few times along the way. Well, there you go. You saw it. You've seen it plenty. So from now on, it's just massive games would be most wonderful. All right, I'm going to get something to eat. Sign off right now. Come back for the beginning of match play. And let's do it. Let's make a run. Why not? Why not? Why not? G'day, thanks for watching. If you loved this one, check out the rest of the videos from this playlist or any other playlist. Make sure that you like the video, and please subscribe if you would love to be the first to catch any of the latest of the behind the scenes and a whole lot of other cool stuff.